Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports, from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Fieldhouse in Pierre.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Knowles wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com.
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities, from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box.
Starting lineups for the Pierre Governors, leading off and pitching. Pitchers will lead off for both teams. Noel Kist will bat lead off and pitch for the Governors. Nevaeh Carver in left field will bat second. Ireland Templeton, who played well at shortstop for the most part yesterday, will bat third. Ellie Browers will move up into the cleanup spot. She will catch and bat fourth, followed by Micah Buffalo in the 5-hole playing at third base. She also had a pretty good defensive game yesterday. Brianna Lowry up in the 6th spot. She'll bat 6th and play right field. Aaliyah Erickson steps in and plays center field. Jenna Buckles not available today, and Aaliyah Erickson gets the call in center field, followed by Gretchen Youngworth, who will bat as a designated player. She'll bat 8th. Charlie Hall will bat 9th and play first base. Not batting, but in as a flex player is Isabella Tafoya. She will play second base. She'll be 10th in the lineup, but again, the Governors will only bat 9 using the DP and Gretchen Youngworth. So it's Kist, Carver, Templeton, followed by Browers, Buffalo, and Lowry, then Erickson, Youngworth, and Hull in the batting lineup for the Pierre Governors. 2-13 on the season. Head coach is Elizabeth Keys, assisted by Jordan Eichmeyer. And Noel Kist, once again, the pitcher to start for the Pierre Governors. Those are the starting lineups brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre. Sioux Falls Lincoln being announced on the field. We've got another starting lineup to give to you. That's a naming of today's game officials. They're the law on the field. And our umpires, the guys in blue, coming up after you hear this important message from the South Dakota Attorney General's Office and their Division of Consumer Protection.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
South Dakota Attorney General's Office, their Division of Consumer Protection gives us the law on the field. Guys in blue today, the game umpires, same as yesterday, but they'll flip-flop the spots in which they will work. Justin Peterson is the home plate umpire. He'll call the balls and strikes with the veteran Shane Munt on the base paths. He will roam the field around the edge of the dirt. Justin Peterson, Shane Munt, our guys in blue. The law on the field, sponsored by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office and their Division of Consumer Protection. That'll do it for our Bank West pregame show. The Governors in a busy stretch. Jefferson at home last night, a loss for Pierre. Today, the top-ranked Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. Monday coming up, the Governors will welcome the Spearfish Spartans. And Tuesday, slated to host the Brandon Valley Lynx, a pair of 4 o'clock varsity starts. 3:30 pregames coming up in the upcoming schedule here on River 92.7 and DRGnews.com, your official home for Pierre Governor Sports. Our Bank West pregame show once again coming to an end. We'll take a 3-minute break and we'll have our first pitch. When we come back, the Governors hosting Sioux Falls Lincoln on River 92.7 and DRGnews.com.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color costs? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
May is military.
Call the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg. May is Military Appreciation Month, and Beck Motor Company would like to say thank you to all active, reserve, and retired military personnel. We're honoring you, especially in the month of May, with an additional $500 incentive on top of all other incentives. On a brand new Chevy Silverado, enjoy up to $5,250 off MSRP. On a brand new Chevy Equinox, enjoy up to $2,000 off MSRP. Our team is ready to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle. See all our specials at beck-motors.com. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, South Dakota.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Your technology solutions. Check out their showroom located right off the truck route on Irwin Street. Come in and see what you've been missing. A large selection of TVs, sound systems, and smart speakers, PCs, desktops, and tablets, home and business security and telecommunication systems. Comtech is your all-in-one solution for any technology needs. Wishing all athletes the best of luck in today's competition. Comtech. Come see what you've been missing.
Welcome back once again, Riggs High Field, and another beautiful day for ball. Brian Oakland with the play-by-play. We're going to be joined today by our camera guy with live ticket, Justin Hausman, who is actually a Winter native, as he tells me. He's in place of Caleb Brozick today. Caleb is calling ball in Winter as well, or maybe playing some amateur ball. Justin is a sports guy from Black Hill State University, and we're underway. Justin, welcome aboard. Thanks for helping us out today.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
Noel Kiss with the first pitch of the day, brought to you by Comtech Communication Electronic Services. A strike down the middle to the leadoff hitter for Sioux Falls Lincoln. Their pitcher, Madison Evans. Second offering by Kiss blows right by it, and Evans with the swing and a miss. So an 0-2 start for Noel Kist. You can see and probably hear a little bit of a breeze. Here a fight off of 0-2 offering by Evans, fouling it back to her right. This morning we didn't have hardly any wind at all, and even when I got here today it wasn't much of a breeze. And another foul off to the right. So Kist is 4 for 4 down and in the strike zone so far, but an 0-2 advantage remains as Madison Evans, already proving to be a tough out here in the get-go. Game time temperature probably up into the 70s. I'm not sure, I haven't checked it, but a forecasted high of 80 degrees today. 0-2 in the fifth pitch of the opening at bat here for Noel Kist. She wastes one, tried to ride one up high. Up and out of the zone. Now the 1-2 coming with it. Evans screams it out up the middle. Hot shot back into center field. Aaliyah Erickson playing out there. She'll get it back into second base to Bella Tafoya. But just like we saw with Sioux Falls Jefferson, who hit the ball extremely well last night, same thing starts here with Sioux Falls Lincoln today. Batter number 2. Stepping in, Kist will miss one wide, and outside Avery Dorman, the catcher, in the second spot. Justin, you've seen a little ball with Spearfish this year, but I don't know if you've seen a team like Sioux Falls Lincoln. I mean, this is going to be a tough out for the Govs, although a grounder to short. Well played by Templeton, and then Bella Tafoya on to first. An initial feeling by the base umpire Shane Munt to call the runner out, but he makes the right call. It's a fielder's choice for Avery Dorman, as she is safe on the return, but a good 6-4 put out of the lead runner, Madison Evans, who is retired.
I think we got a courtesy runner at first.
Yep, that's true. The catcher, Avery Dorman, will be run for. Number 5, Ella Dubois, or Dubois, perhaps, is the courtesy runner. Third hitter of the inning to start, Nora Christensen. She is a shortstop. And I'm sure a lot of these Lincoln Patriots handle the bat quite well. We've already seen 2 hot shots, but one of them fielded by Templeton at short. So an out to start after 2 batters with a runner still on. And Dubois still at first base. A 1-1 start here. Top of the first inning. Welcome aboard, Pierre Governor softball. Strike in, swung on and missed by Nora Christensen. The junior Noel Kist on the mound. Last night it was Aaron Leiferman on senior recognition night, who pitched against Jefferson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and Kist will retire Nora Christensen. Second out of the inning as Du Bois running for Avery Dorman, the catcher. Still stuck at first. Now a cleanup hitter, Kiera Lubavitch, the center fielder. Lubavitch, I remember playing for the Lincoln Patriot girls basketball team. See some of these softball athletes that playing multiple sports, but a lot of them really in that metro area do specialize in the game of softball, and it is quite impressive what they put up. Here's Kist, impressive herself, at a foul back after a leadoff single by Madison Evans, retired on a fielder's choice. And then a strikeout. 2 down here, top of the first. Kist rocks back, fires, grounder up the middle, pass to Foya, to Aaliyah Erickson. She'll bobble it out in center field. Du Bois had an opportunity to make it to third, but not aggressive necessarily with 2 outs. The Governors may be getting a break here, but a pair of singles now for Lincoln here, and a 2-out threat with 2 runners on.
Just a good sweet swing right back up the middle, sent it right back where it came from for an easy single.
Next one up, Paxton Deckers batting 5th, playing first base. She'll flinch, but let a strike go by in the first offering by Kist. 2 down here for the Patriots, top of the first, no score, and a golf swing out to center field. Aaliyah Erickson runs it down. 3rd out recorded in the top of the first. Deckers hits it to right center, but the side is out. 3 outs recorded. There were a couple of hits, but no runs scoring. 2 runners left on base, and after a half an inning, Sioux Falls Lincoln nothing, and the Governors coming to bat after a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Pierre Governors Softball.
Welcome back to the Your
first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Well, a good top of the inning for the Governor defense, and especially for Noel Kist, with some good help behind her. A nice play finishing the inning on a running catch made in center field by Aaliyah Erickson, playing out there in place of Jenna Buckles today. And Kist and the Governors will get their first time at the plate. Kist, the leadoff batter against Madison Evans. First pitch is on the outside edge, and Evans already showing a lot of smoke here. Boy, she's got about as fast of a fastball as we have seen so far this season. Brian Oakland again with Justin Hausman running camera, and he'll help us out here on some color commentary as well. Third one rather. A 1-1 pitch is in the zone, so 1-2 to Noel Kist. Swing and a miss late on it, and once again a supreme example of the pitching prowess here of Madison Evans. Justin, the one thing about good softball teams, it all starts with good pitching, and right now, after one batter, I can see what Sioux Falls Lincoln has that might be putting them up above everybody else in the state.
Yeah, if you can have a good starting pitcher that can get you through 4 or 5 innings, your offense doesn't have to work as hard, and it can certainly make those late innings a lot more comfortable.
Here's Nevaeh Carver, slap hitter from the left side. Swung on and missed on the first one, but the second one she makes contact, and as much heat as there was on the pitch, Carver is able to punch this one out into shallow center field behind second base. So it's a 1-out single for the Governors. They have their first base runner and their first hit of the weekend as they were held without a hit. Carver's running. A bunt was missed. It was offered on but missed by Ireland Templeton. And Avery Dorman will throw out Nevaeh Carver down to second base. The shortstop covering, so a 1-out single, but a retired base runner caught stealing in Carver. And the bases will empty, and the Governors will have 2 out.
Just got to get that bunt down.
Absolutely. I mean, it's something that gets used in fast-pitch softball an awful lot. So, I think in Major League Baseball it's a lost art, but in fast-pitch softball it is a very key part of the game. Templeton now able to swing away, but missing on a chest-high fastball. 0-2 to Templeton. This one high and away, and it's 1-2. Feeling good for Nevaeh Carver. She's working on that slap hitting stroke, and she got one to go, but here Templeton will swing and a miss. A pair of Ks for Madison Evans and the Lincoln Patriots, who will face the minimum in the bottom of the first. Gales Gas Service scoreboard after 1. We are scoreless. Pierre and Sioux Falls, Lincoln. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Again, the scoreboard sponsored by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. You're listening to Pierre Governor Softball.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
At Wilbur Ellis, our forward-thinking approach to crop protection, nutrition, and seed development combines years of service and expertise to the latest technology wherever you are, whatever your needs. We offer seed sales, providing Integra, DeKalb, and NK seed, fertilizer and chemical application, which includes ground and air spray, and more. Much more. We're proud to sponsor all area sports and activities, with locations in Miller, Highmore, and Blunt. Wilbur Ellis.
Welcome back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union press
back at Riggs High Field. We'll go to the top of the second. The Governors and Sioux Falls, Lincoln. No scores so far. Sioux Falls, Lincoln, who's made a regularity out of scoring a lot of runs in their game so far, was held the 2 runners stranded on a pair of hits, but Noel Kist pitching well in that first inning. Now here in the second, 2 pitches in and a 1-1 start for Noel. A left-handed hitter, but a right-handed pitcher. Pulls the string on this one off speed, but that one stays low. Leadoff hitter Paige Stensis, the left fielder, not budging on this one. Now the 2-1. Stensis leads with that bat ahead and then floats it back behind her as she's ready to pull the trigger. She swings and misses through the 2-1 offering. Now 2-2. And Kist ready to go again. Here's a foul ball coming back our direction, but it'll be up and over the top. Lady Governor the JV team behind us goes after that one. Somebody's going to get $1 off of that souvenir once they return it to the concession stand. 2-2 coming again. Kist with a new ball in play. This one sails high and wide. And now a full count. First batter at the top of the second inning, no score yet. The Governors' keys to success try to keep the Lincoln Patriots off the bases. Kist almost gets this one past Stensis, but a foul tip. It goes back to the screen. Ellie Brower's right there to pick it up, but Kist will continue the battle here.
Fastball just about got past her.
You talk about the swings of Sioux Falls, Lincoln. We'll mention that again. Here's one out to right field a little bit late, and Brianna Lowry will pick it up on a hop, but it's in foul territory, a foul ball, so the Governors dodge a bullet here. to be good hitters, especially in fastball, and what the Govs are going to need today is really good compact swings. You talked about one of those hitters, Madison Evans probably, Kiera Lubavitch, just quick, compact swings. You've got to have bat speed if you're going to catch up to these really good pitchers in Double-A.
Yeah. Short to the ball, knob through it. Don't have to hit it over the fence. Just find good contact, and you're going to have better results more often than not.
Absolutely. Low and in on the 3-2 pitch, so a walk taken by Stensis to lead off the top of the second inning. Now Sarah Matheson, sophomore, playing third base. Sioux Falls Lincoln is in white uniforms today, red numbers. There's probably some baby blue trim in there as well. First pitch swung on out to Lowry in right field. She'll come in and make the catch, and the first out retired off of the bat of Sarah Matheson, as Stensis has nowhere to go but to retreat to first base.
We talked about bat speed and just didn't quite get to the pitch, didn't beat the ball to the spot, and shallow fly out to right field.
Saw Jefferson swinging on first pitch a lot against Aaron Leiferman. We've seen that a couple of times with batters from Sioux Falls Lincoln so far here in the first run through the lineup. The number 8 hitter now is Hayden Koch. She's a right fielder, sophomore for the Patriots. First pitch just missed. Second one golfed out into center field. Long run here for Erickson and for Lowry is in right center. They'll converge on it. It will fall. And Hayden Koch has a one-out single. That will advance Stensis to second. And Sioux Falls Lincoln with their second, first and second threat in as many innings. Now the 9 hitter, second baseman Caroline Hughes, will step up to the plate. Hughes, a senior. Just looking at the first run through the lineup, I'm looking at the ages of these players. Madison Evans, the pitcher, is a senior, but I think Hughes is the only other senior that I've seen so far in this lineup. Big lead off of second for Stensis, but a pick out of the dirt by Ellie Browers on the 1-0. Hughes takes it. It's 2-0 now. So now key to success becomes make plays if you're the Governor defense, especially with a 9 hitter at the plate, but Kist will miss inside as Hughes dances away from this one. Now a 3-0 count. Kist is an experienced pitcher. She's really come up and has been pitching for a long time, even though she's still a junior, but she will draw a 4-pitch or deliver a 4th pitch out of the zone. A 4-pitch walk to load the bases. And the lineup will roll over to the top. And Madison Evans, who scorched a single up the middle in her first at bat, has a golden opportunity here. Just 1 out so far. We're in the top of the second, no score.
Cubs have moved their infield in, looking to cut down a run at home for out number 2.
Kist deals again. Evans, line drive, but foul up the right side. A loud strike, but an important one for Noelle Kist after missing the zone 5 in a row. Again, no score yet, but the Governors need an out here. Wouldn't be bad to yield a run. And this one's going to be hit into right field deep. Lowry going back, can't reach it. It falls in fair play. She's got it right there into the cutoff. Tafoya, now you've got too many Patriots on the bases. Throw out to third base. Buffalo, you got to throw it quicker than that. And the slide in under the tag for the second run of the play is good. So 2 runs score. That was Hayden Koch, who got caught off of third base. Caroline Hughes behind her suddenly checked into third as Koch thought she needed to retreat. That was a good job in getting the ball in by Lowry. And then Tafoya. But the problem here in the way that pickle was run by the Governor defense, Micah Buffalo kept running the runner toward home. And that just wasn't how you need to play that. You want to run them back. And maybe that's what Coach Elizabeth Keys is talking about here. When you get into a pickle, you don't want to run them too far to the next base. You've got to run them back to the previous base.
Yeah, just a little bit of a defensive miscue. Got to work on it. It's fixable. And we see now a 2-0 lead for the Patriots.
Second batter in the lineup, another fly ball out to right. Erickson has this one. She'll toss into second. Both runners tag, and another runner will score. That'll be Caroline Hughes from third base. So if I mentioned that was Erickson, that's Lowry out in right field. Brianna Lowry making the play. A sacrifice fly and an RBI for Avery Dorman. A couple of runs score on that single by Madison Evans. Second out of the inning. Evans still at third base, and the first pitch to Nora Christensen fouled off here to the right side.
I think I should have brought my glove this afternoon.
I was just thinking the same thing. We're a little bit closer to first base than we have been than we were last night. We got a better look. This one's over the Governor dugout as well on the first base side, but further away from us. 2 pitches, 2 foul-offs for Nora Christensen. 3 runs in for Sioux Falls Lincoln here in the top of the second inning. Kist will deal. Can't get this one past. That's a line drive and a fly out into right center field, and that is between the 2 outfielders. Lowry picks it up, and streaking to third is Nora Christensen, who will drive in another run. Evans scores from third as the runner and hitter trade places. An RBI triple for Nora Christensen. She cut the gap perfectly on that shot out into right center field. No chance for either center fielder Erickson or right fielder Lowry. Now another deep fly, and Lubavitch will clear the makeshift fence this time. That is a 2-run home run. And Sioux Falls Lincoln's offense suddenly came to life here in the top of the second. Now 5, make it 6 runs in as Lubavitch drives in another couple.
Just put a solid swing on it, went the other way. Wasn't afraid to go the other way and has power to that direction anyway. Put one out over the right center wall.
Another thing you see impressively, the power to the opposite side of the field with these 3 and 4 hitters. A right center field gapper for a triple by Christensen, a 2-run homer the opposite way for Lubavitch. Now the 9th hitter in the order in this, or the 9th hitter to come to the plate in this second inning, Paxton Deckers, the first baseman. She flew out to center on a nice running catch by Aaliyah Erickson in her first at bat. Fouls the first one off, lets the second one go by. That's in the zone. Strike 2 here.
Got to get back in the dugout. Got to get the bats at the plate.
6 runs in now. High-powered offense for Sioux Falls Lincoln, no doubt about it. And that's kind of what we expected, obviously, coming into this one. Fouled off on the second one, so 0-2. Actually, that was an 0-2 foul off. Count remains 0-2. Kissed again, and this one is smacked out into left field. That one is off the scoreboard. And going for second base is Paxton Deckers. She'll be in with a stand-up double. If you haven't seen Riggs Field, you've got a wooden wall out in left field, but a big round softball-shaped scoreboard, and that one banged off the scoreboard. If that one was a foot or 2 to the right, it would have cleared the wood wall and would have been a second straight home run.
I think they're going to talk about this one. There is
a line there,
and it hit above the line.
I guess I never realized that, but yep, okay. So I guess I didn't realize the ground rule, but instead of a double, that will be a home run, and I agree with you, Justin, that that one was above the right line. So another run batted in, and a 7th run of the inning as Sioux Falls Lincoln has batted around, and the 10th batter of the inning will come to the plate here, Paige Stensas, who started all of this with a leadoff walk. And unfortunately, Justin, you've got one play here. I think, again, we talk about keys to success, and the Govs have to make plays where they need to make them. And here we've got a changeup that goes off of the foot of Stensas. That'll be a hit batsman. And another base runner here, but you go back to that one pickle play that wasn't made, and in fact it was Hayden Koch who slid into home for the second run of the inning, but the Govs would sure like to have that one back. Hot shot out to second base off of the glove of Bella Tafoya, but she has it Picks it up and delivers to Charlie Hall for a 4-3 put out. A good play by Tafoya to retire the side. But 7 runs in for Sioux Falls Lincoln. And we'll count up the hits and tell you how that went when we come back. But an inning and a half, now 7-0 the score as Sioux Falls Lincoln is taking charge here at Riggs Field. We'll take a 1-minute break. We're back with more Pierre Governors softball.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
You asked for it. Non-stop flights between Pierre and Minneapolis. Now you can book non-stop flights from Pierre to Minneapolis and Denver on Denver Air Connection. 1-hour flights on 50-passenger jets with fares starting at just $119 one way. Seats are limited and restrictions apply. Business, pleasure, a game, a winter getaway. It's easy when you fly from Pierre. Visit DenverAirConnection.com/Expedia to book your trip today. Skip the drive. Fly from Pierre Regional Airport. Minneapolis flights begin November 30th.
Welcome back to the Oahe.
Back here at Riggs Field, that was a 7-run inning for the Lincoln Patriots on 5 hits plus a couple of walks. All of those base runners ended up scoring. At a hit batsman, that was the one that was stranded, so 1 left on. But Lincoln's bats exploded in the 2nd inning. We knew they had it in them, Justin Hausman. It was only a matter of time, and Pierre defended in that 1st inning, but the 2nd inning, just a little too much, Sioux Falls Lincoln.
Yeah, we talked about it at the break. They're just hitting the ball hard. We talked about it last half inning. That's really big key to putting up runs is just put the ball hard, or hit the ball hard.
And that was a problem for the Governors last night against Sioux Falls Jefferson. They got a single in the first inning from Nevaeh Carver, but she was erased on a caught stealing. Now as the Govs face Madison Evans for the 2nd time, Ellie Browers, the leadoff hitter in the 2nd inning, cleanup batter in the Governor lineup. We've worked the count to 3-1 in this one. Evans will deal, swing and a miss for Browers. Browers hit the ball hard once yesterday, which again didn't happen a lot for the Govs against Taya Devricks, who pitched a no-hitter. This one a fight off and a foul. Good swing of the bat here by Ellie Browers. Once again, Browers normally batting 6th, but Jenna Buckles not in attendance today. 3-2 pitch here, and Browers puts this one in play. It just misses down the 3rd base line, outside of 3rd. Certainly late on the swing, but she still got good contact. That one made it down the left field line all the way to the wall in a hurry, all on a roll. The Browers will have to try it again. 3-2 offering from Evans, and another foul away off the left side.
She's fighting, waiting for her pitch. Just missed what could have been a double down the line, but not concentrating on that and just trying to make it on base.
Got to protect the plate here. 3-2. That one's too high, and a leadoff walk here for the Governors, and Ellie Brewer will find her way on base. Try to start something as the Governors will try to chip into this 7-0 deficit.
Good solid at bat. Leadoff walks. Score more often than not.
Evans and a swing and a miss to Micah Buffalo, 3rd baseman, the sophomore for the Govs. Buffalo is one of these players, if she gets the barrel on it, it will travel. But that first one, she's got to catch up to Evans' fastball, and the second one is through, and also another swing and a miss, so 0-2 now to Buffalo. Evans has dialed it up. I haven't seen her really pull anything back yet. Nothing off speed yet. It's all heat. 3 straight down the middle, 3 swings, 3 misses by Buffalo. And the first out of the 2nd inning recorded.
One thing I'm seeing from Evans is not just the speed of her fastball, the power of her fastball. She's working quick.
Snap throw down the line after the first one is in the zone, but Dorman trying to catch Browers off guard. Browers slides in and is back in safely. 0-1 here to Brianna Lowry, and Lowry well under the next one, which rose up into the top of the zone. 0-2. Evans again, another swing and a miss. That's 6 in a row in the strike zone. And another snap throw back. Actually, this throw came back to the pitcher, and then it was Evans trying to toss over to first to Deckers. But Lowry maybe a little slow getting back to the base that time. Still back in safely. Now Aaliyah Erickson gets an opportunity. Again, playing in place of Jenna Buckles. Has played well in center field already. Made a couple of plays. She takes strike one this time. Swings and misses strike two. You know, and the thing about it, as fast as these pitches are coming, I'm guessing this is the fastest pitcher that Pierre has faced so far this year. And when you swing and miss as badly as what we're seeing, the Govs are just kind of putting the bat out there somewhere in the zone, hoping to make some kind of contact, and you're really just not seeing the ball very well right now. There's another swing and a miss on a 1-2 offering, and striking out the side is Madison Evans, 5 Ks in the first 6 outs of the game defensively for Sioux Falls Lincoln. 2 in the books, and on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, it's Sioux Falls Lincoln by a touchdown, 7-0 over the Pierre Governors. Scoreboard from Gales Gas Service in Pierre. As we pause for 1 minute, we're back for the third inning next. This is Pierre Governors softball.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
That moment when you
back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union press box. Oahe Federal Credit Union. Where
well, the Governors go in, not in order. There was a leadoff walk and one runner stranded in the second inning, but Madison Evans wheeling and dealing for Sioux Falls Lincoln. And the Patriots will come to bat here after batting 11 in the second inning and scoring 7 runs. They've got their 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here. Hayden Koch, the sophomore right fielder, first up. First one misses the zone. Second one a looper out behind third base, and that'll fall foul. So Koch, who had made her way all the way down to first base, will have to retreat. Koch, Caroline Hughes, and Madison Evans, the leadoff hitter, due up here to start the third inning. There's a hot shot up the middle once again. Hayden Koch right on top of that fastball from Noelle Kist, and a leadoff single. Here come the Patriots again.
Just another hard hit ball right up the middle.
You know, and there you go. With Madison Evans pitching, we talked about the Governors just not seeing the ball very well. And, there just isn't time to focus on these pitches. Noelle Kist has some pretty good heat herself, but the Lincoln Patriots themselves have seen this before. It's nothing new. You're not really fooling the Lincoln hitters. There's a line drive out to short, bobbled by Templeton, and as she picks it up, Koch will slide into second, and there's no time to gun down Caroline Hughes at first. It'll be an error on the shortstop. Tough break there for Templeton, who did have good footwork on that, but the ball just took a funny hop, and she wasn't able to field it cleanly. So 2 runners on to lead off the third inning. Lincoln already leading 7-0. First pitch strike to Madison Evans. Patriots white uniforms. Their helmets are white, and they've got red striping on them. Kist on the 0-1. She did pull the string a bit, fouled off up the hill behind us, over to the Dakota Cruiser, which we've got parked. That's our mobile power source when we do softball here at Riggs Field. 0-2 now. Kissed in another spot where she could really use an out if she can deliver one herself. Change up, but this one is driven into left center field. Over to it. Nevaeh Carver able to make the catch. Koch will tag and advance to third. And she is in easily. The throw on the relay comes to Micah Buffalo. Koch got a real good jump off of that one. I got to be honest, it wouldn't... if that was slow pitch softball, everybody wants to appeal tag plays, but I don't think these officials, these umpires would have given her that one. Here's a first pitch swing and a ground ball single through the hole on the left side, an RBI hit here for Avery Dorman, the catcher. Third hit of the inning, first run in. This one scoring Koch from first. Caroline Hughes advancing to second this time. And it's 8-0, Sioux Falls Lincoln. Dorman with her second hit. She'll be replaced by Ella DuBois, the courtesy runner for the catcher. And a first pitch strike to Nora Christensen. Christensen really got the power hitting barrage going in that second inning. She hit a triple. Here a fly ball to center field. Coming in on it is Erickson. Communication with Lowry is good. Erickson will make the play. She'll get it into second base. Second out is recorded. Runner will advance. Hughes from second to third. Dorman's courtesy runner, DuBois, will stay put at first base. But Christensen hit a triple in the second inning, followed by back-to-back home runs by the next hitter up here, Kiera Lubavitch, who was followed up by a solo shot from Paxton Deckers. Now Lubavitch, who hit one the opposite way, and drive in two. She's 2 for 2 so far. First one from Noelle Kist will be out of the zone, though. 8-0 now. Lincoln with 2 in the inning. Here's one that gets away, and the wild pitch will allow a runner to advance from first to second. That's DuBois, but the runner from third, Caroline Hughes, stays put. So now runners at second and third. 2-0 the count to Kiera Lubavitch. Kiss trying to be careful with this talented hitter. Line drive out to center, and it cannot be reached by Erickson. This will be a two-hopper to the fence. Lubavitch will drive in 2 more on a ringing double to right center field. Now 10-0 Sioux Falls Lincoln.
I think we're going to sound like a broken record all afternoon. Just another hard hit ball. Found some open grass out in the outfield, and it's another RBI.
10-0 Lincoln. We're in the top of the third. What we saw from Sioux Falls Jefferson, they tagged the ball pretty well yesterday. They hit a couple of homers, but I think the contact that these Lincoln hitters are making is even better than what we saw from Jefferson yesterday. Here's a fly to right. That'll be Lowry coming in to make the play. Third out of the inning. Lincoln has held to 3 runs here in the top of the third, but a 2-run double by Kiera Lubavitch, who's got 4 driven in on the day. The big blow. 2.5 in the books. Sioux Falls Lincoln 10, the Governors nothing. They'll bat in the third when we come back. In 1 minute, this is Pierre Governors softball.
Your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good! And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential.
Back to the Oahe.
Here we go to the bottom of the third as Madison Evans gets ready to battle with Gretchen Youngworth. Leading off, the designated player, the DP for the Governors. First pitch swinging, and a line drive foul down the third base line. Just a foul, but the first and the most well-hit ball by the Governors so far. And the next one is Madison Evans says, you're going to make that good a contact on me. I'm finally going to pull the string and show you my changeup. And Youngworth gets fooled. Now a fastball comes right by. And a 3-pitch swinging strikeout by Gretchen Youngworth. Excuse me. Youngworth getting the start as a batter only so far in this game. Now Charlie Hall, the first baseman, on to do some swinging. First one, swings through, strike one. 7 runs for Lincoln in that second inning. I have all of those as earned. The Governors didn't really, the only error they made was more of an execution misplay on a rundown. But there wasn't any physical errors in that inning. There was one error in that third inning, and all 3 runs that scored for Sioux Falls Lincoln actually will be unearned. 0-2 here, actually a 1-2, and another opportunity or an attempt at a change-up for Evans. Misses. Now a 2-2, and Hull fights one off, fouls it back into the screen.
This Governor lineup just seems really uncomfortable, like they're not ready for the pitch when it's coming. Evans is moving quickly. They haven't adjusted yet.
Yeah, the pace of this game is certainly not to their advantage. A 2-2 watched, and it's out of the zone, outside to Charlie Hall. That'll run the count full. 9th batter in the Governor lineup. Noel Kist on deck. She'll be coming up as Hall swings and misses. 8 out of 9 outs. Check it, 7 outs in the first run through the order for the Governors, all retired by way of the strikeout for Evans. Kist was one of them. She struck out to lead off the game. She'll try again here. We'll see if the Governors can get a little better time coming through the second time through the order against the speed of Evans. And that fastball, first one is in. Strike one. Second one just missing away. It's not just the speed, but it's the control. But even still, Justin, the more you see that, this Kist dances away from this one, but it clips the inside corner. The more you see it, you can still time it up, and that's kind of what the Governors are hoping they're able to do here, coming through the lineup a second time. 1-2, change up. Good pick out of the dirt by Dorman, the catcher. Now 2-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And dealing again, Madison Evans will mow down the lineup a second time in a row, striking out the side in order. 3 complete. The Gales Gas Service scoreboard has Sioux Falls Lincoln 10, the Governors nothing. Scoreboard from Gales Gas Service in Pierce. We'll go to the 4th and a minute timeout. Coming back here, this is Pierre Governor Softball on River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
Located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service. No hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Dano's Marine in Fort Pierre is your one-stop shop for all things boats and watercraft. They are your local Vexus and Alumacraft boat dealer, some of the best boats on the water. Dano's also offers a full line of services to maintain your boat out of the water so you can enjoy more time on the water. Their certified technicians proudly service Yamaha, Mercury, and Everroot motors. Stop in today to visit about your next watercraft. Dano's Marine, proud sponsor of Pierre and Fort Pierre athletics and events.
Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. TMA, next to the Northridge Plaza in Pierre.
Are worth more than money.
Welcome back to Riggs Field in the backyard of Riggs High School in Pierre. Corner of Church Street and Jefferson Avenue. Brian Oakland along with our live ticket videographer, Justin Hausman, here today. First pitch swing and a grounder to third base. Micah Buffalo with an errant throw to Charlie Hall at first. And the Governors will give Lincoln a little help that they really don't need to start our second
or make it our fourth inning, top of the fourth.
Biggest thing when you're down big, got to play clean. Can't give up any more than what you already have, and errors certainly don't help.
Which is exactly key to success, number one, when we talked about that in the pregame show. Buffalo played a good defensive game yesterday, but she just probably rushed this one. She made a good pick on a hard-hit ball, but too much time to throw. Sometimes you get a little tentative, and I think that's exactly what happened. You try to aim it if you're Micah Buffalo in this case. So, leadoff runner is on, having taken second on the error. And a 1-1 start in the count to the next girl up. Sarah Matheson will fly one out to left field, and the play is made out there by Nevaeh Harbor.
One thing, especially when these Lincoln girls are hitting the ball so hard, as infielders, you can feel a little uncomfortable not knowing what's going to come your way. And that can affect your throws, and it can even affect your at-bats if you're really thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Got to find a way to let that go, just feel comfortable in the game, and just don't try to do anything outside yourself. Just play good, make the easy plays, and everything should be all right.
Looks like we got a pinch hitter coming in here. Hayden Koch, who had gone 2 for 2, a pair of singles, couple of runs scored. She'll be subbed in for by Marissa Riddle. Riddle with number 2 on her back. Sioux Falls Lincoln with a 10-0 lead, may be able to have the luxury of shuffling some new people in. They've got a big roster. In fact, 9 in the batting order, but another 8 on the bench. A deep team as Riddle will swing on her first pitch that she sees today. Fouls it back over the right side behind the plate. Runner at second, Paige Stensas, who started, but reached on an error and was able to advance to second base. And then a fly to left off of the bat of Sarah Matheson. One out here and an 0-2 count to new batter Marissa Riddle, who will step in and play right field for Hayden Koch. So Koch, again, a good offensive day, a perfect 2 for 2. Riddle, once again, fouling off here, staying alive. 0-2. 7 in the second for Lincoln, 3 in the third. 7 earned runs in the second, 3 unearned in the third inning. With that 10-0 lead, the Patriots are a perfect 15-0 on the season. Certainly look like they're going to be a tough out for anybody who tries to play them once we get to the postseason. Another pop-up foul behind the plate. This one stays in the field of play, but Browers runs out of room in an attempt to try to grab that one in foul territory. It grazes the screen on the way down. 0-2 still. 5th pitch of the at-bat. Kist will pull the string on this one. Go off speed, but Riddle doesn't bite.
Riddle seemed to see that one right out of the hand. She had no intention of taking a swing at it.
This one is popped up into right field behind first base. Ranging over is Bella Tafoya. Tafoya is there. She'll haul it in. So a pop out by Marissa Riddle on her first at bat of the game. That'll bring up 9-hitter Caroline Hughes. Hughes has scored a couple of runs, is officially 0 for 1, reached on a walk and on an error. But has scored a pair. Kissed low on the first offering this time. So the leadoff runner made it to second base right away, but a pair of outs recorded by the Governor defense. Stensas still out there in scoring position. Here's a weak grounder. Hughes picked up by Templeton at short, fired across, and a 6-3 putout will retire the side here for the Governors, and Sioux Falls Lincoln with their second scoreless inning of the day. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 runner left on base. We're through 3.5. Middle of the 4th, it's 10-0 Lincoln. We're back for the Governors' 4th attempt to hit when we come back with more Pierre Governors softball in 1 minute on River 92.7.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Scott Darnold.
Go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Brian Oakland with Justin Hausman, who works for Live Ticket. He's running video and doing color for us here today. Governors with their 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Nevaeh Carver slaps another one out behind second base, but this time center fielder Kiera Lubavitch cheated up a little bit and was able to come on and make a fine running play. That is the first time in a long time that the Lincoln defense has had to make a defensive play, but a fly out by Carver, who has the only hit of the game for the Governors, as they trail 10-0 here in the fourth inning. Carver followed by Templeton and Browers. Ireland steps in, fouls off the first pitch she sees here. Madison Evans has struck out 8. Templeton late on a fastball here, now 0-2. The strike-to-ball ratio, Justin, for Madison Evans has been, I've got to guess, at least in the 80 percentile range here today.
Lots of first-pitch strikes, and just staying in the zone, pounding the zone, and it's really worked for her. So we can see in the numbers and just the eye test, she passes it too, in the circle.
0-2 now. Templeton fouled one off. One out in the fourth. And this one a high riser, and that is a swing and a miss. Ireland goes down swinging once again. Second out here in the fourth. Mercy rules do come into effect. We saw a 10-run rule win in 5 innings for Jefferson last night, beating the Governors 16-1. And that could certainly come into play here in the next inning, but we still got both teams to bat. Here's a hot shot down the left field line. Browers will put one in play. Going opposite way, it's a stand-up double for Ellie Browers. She sent left fielder Stensis on the run down to the corner. She returns it back, but Browers quickly into second base. And I'll be honest, from what I've seen, this is the third time we've had the Governors on the air, but I think Ellie Browers handles the bat about as well as anybody for this Governor squad, and she was able to catch up to one now. Throw down to second after a swinging strike by Micah Buffalo. Well, there's at least one example, Justin, of a Governor hitter catching up to the speed of this Evans fastball, and Browers, even though she was a little bit late on it, sent it down the opposite line. But still, very solid contact. Buffalo another swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Batting averages and OPS, they go up. Second time through the order, especially third time through the order. Hopefully we can see the Governors find more success now that we're kind of in the heart of the second time through the order.
Buffalo ducked under one, but the 1-2 is perfect on through. Swing and a miss and another strikeout. So Browers is stranded at second base. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. 2 hits on the day for the Governors, but 2 more Ks gives Madison Evans an even 10 on the day. Through 4, the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. Sioux Falls Lincoln 10 and the Governors nothing. We're back for the 5th in 1 minute. You're listening to Pierre Governors Softball on River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
In Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePier.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436.
Member FINRA and SIPC. Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Welcome back to Riggs High Field. A beautiful day for ball, just like we had last night. But it is all Sioux Falls Lincoln, the unbeaten top-ranked team in the state, 10-0 as we go to the fifth. About halfway through this one, you just heard from Wealth Partners Ameriprise Financial. For our radio audience, Wealth Partners is our halftime sponsor and Governor Broadcast. You'll find them in the Capitol Creek Center Plaza on East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. First pitch and a hot shot by Madison Evans, the leadoff hitter. Out to center field, Aaliyah Erickson has played well, but she had this one in her glove, but it pops out, unable to make the play. Erickson was right there near the base of the fence. We'll have to give her an error on that one, unfortunately, the third error of the game for the Governor defense.
Got a courtesy runner in at second.
Number 12, I believe it was. This is Ruby Hennies. Next one on a first pitch. Shallow fly to right field. Lowry runs in, can't get to it. She'll retreat back. Runner from second had to hold up. Lowry's throw comes in to second base, and a good job keeping it in play and going to the ground to field that throw is Ireland Templeton, who had to get around the runner, who was Avery Dorman. Hennies scores, even though she got a late jump. She had to make sure that ball wasn't going to be caught. Dorman checks in with a double. That is her second hit of the day. She's 2 for 3. And Ella Du Bois will come in and courtesy run yet again. Now another hit for Christensen. That one just outside the glove of the diving Ireland Templeton. And Nora Christensen will bring in another run. 3 pitches, 3 well-hit balls, 1 error, a double, and now another double. As Christensen drives in her second run. Now Lubavitch gets another one out to center field. Lubavitch checks into second base. 4 batters in a row, all making second base on their hits. Back-to-back-to-back doubles, plus a 2-base error to start. And this is all on 4 pitches. I would say, Justin, maybe it's time to junk something up there if you're Noelle Kist, because obviously Sioux Falls Lincoln, they've been through the order a couple of times. They've timed her up pretty well, too.
They seem to be seeing the ball really, really well. And as a pitcher, it can really wear on you. Just feeling like you're spotting pitches up well. But the other side just keeps making great swings and hitting the ball hard. But got to find a way to fight through it here in the top of the 5th.
Pinch hitter here for Peyton Deckers is Lindsay Carter, checking in for her first at-bat. And now that's one hitter who obviously has to time up the pitcher so far. She'll take a first pitch strike here. 13-0, 3 quick runs to start the 5th inning for the Patriots. Guess we'll bring it again. High pitch, but it's offered at. Now Templeton with a pickup and a throw on to Charlie Hall at first. And a good job by Templeton. She had a runner coming in front of her, but it's important to get an out if you're the Govs. Let Lubavitch on to third. Get the out that you can, and Carter is retired the first out here in the top of the 5th inning.
Smart play to go to first as compared to trying to get the lead runner at third. It's difficult. Got to tag. Going the other way. Got to shift the feet.
Yeah, that would have made it even more difficult. Here's Stensis. Line drive, right field, and that is through for a hit. That'll score another run from third, this time coming in as Lubavitch. And Paige Stensis, the left fielder, drives in her first run of the game, 14-0. Sioux Falls Lincoln, 4 hits and an error, 5 base runners so far here for Lincoln as they continue to hit well. That was not a hard hit ball, but it was put in a good spot off the end of the bat. In the hole in the right side. First pitch out of the zone for Kist. This is Sarah Matheson. A rarity for a Lincoln player. Matheson actually 0 for 3 on the day as she'll hit one to Buffalo. Buffalo bobbles it, and as she picks it up and fires to first, the throw will be a little bit late. Matheson will reach for the first time today, but technically we've got to make that an error as well, so she'll be 0 for 4 as it turns out in the box score. She doesn't care. She's on base. Her team is up 14-0. First pitch, line drive, out to center, down in front of Erickson, who will pick it up. Nice long throw to third, and a near force play completed by the Governors, but Buffalo was not able to catch it. She tried to keep her foot on. I think she had to reach just a little too much on that one, but what a throw by Aaliyah Erickson all the way from deep center field. But it will be a single for Marissa Riddle in her second at-bat. Stensis moves to third, Matheson to second. Bases are loaded, 1 out, top of the 5th. As Lincoln looks to add to a huge lead already, 14-0.
Again, the Governors infield in, trying to cut down a run at home, maybe go a 4-1, quick double play, get you back in the dugout here in the 5th.
1-1, Noelle Kist. The senior Caroline Hughes, the 9-hitter in the order. You know, and in this case, you still need an out, but this is an opportunity for Pierre. You know, in that argument, you need an out, so play back. But you've got to work on things as well. So maybe see if you can get something done here. Charlie Hall on a fister by Hughes up the first base line. Hall comes in, but she lets it go foul. I think she, you know, in needing an out, probably could have made the play, although the run would have scored there. So now it's 2-2. Foul ball off the bat of Hughes. Kist could use a K. Won't get it here. Fouled back off the right side. Noelle Kist has only got 1 strikeout so far, and that was all the way back in the first inning. Retiring Nora Christensen, the 3rd hitter in the lineup. Nora's had a very productive day with 2 hits, 2 ribs, and a run scored. Off speed, dug out by Brewers. And Kist runs the count to 3-2. No place to put her. Bases are loaded. Only 1 out. Here in the top of the 5th.
Got to throw your best pitch right here.
Just got to be a good fastball with even more than normal. This one's on the ground. Right to Kist. She'll throw home. Brewers can't make the play. Brewers was there for the force out, but just did not catch it. Kist made a good throw. And there again, just plays that the Govs need to make so that Lincoln doesn't really need any extra help, which they don't, but that one was just a miss. A fielder's choice for Caroline Hughes. Stensis scores on the error by Ellie Brewers. Now another first pitch swing. Evans, let's see, the leadoff hitter. The pitcher, who's done an obviously great job defensively. This one goes foul our way down the right field line. 15-0 now. We're in the top of the 5th. Talked about mercy rules. 15 runs would apply if we were in the 3rd or the 4th inning. Now that's obsolete and irrelevant, but a 10-run rule still is in effect. Evans rings a double, or an extra base hit out to the left center field gap. Carver runs it down. 2 more runs will score. Madison Evans, who we saw right off the bat with maybe the hardest hit ball of the game up the middle. It's another double and drives in another pair of runs here.
Evans just helping herself out at the plate. Obviously has done a nice job in the circle. Why not make it a full game? Put in a few RBIs. on the other side.
She drove in 2 with a single in the second inning. Now she has 4 driven in on the day. Here's another one out to right field. Single for the catcher, Avery Dorman. As Evans will move on to third, Caroline Hughes will score from the hot corner. An 8-run inning so far here for Sioux Falls Lincoln, 18-0. The umpires are in the middle of the field talking about something. Oh, I can hear Justin Peterson explaining. The runner left early on third base. You've got to wait until the pitch leaves the pitcher's hand. Shane Munt, the base umpire, catches this one. So Caroline Hughes' run will be removed from the board. Then another dead ball, and Sioux Falls Lincoln is doing the early, or the mercy thing themselves. So it's 17-0. And then another runner, Evans, leaving too soon. So that's the third out of the inning. But an 8-run productive inning, or a 7-run inning, that is. It's 17-0. The Governors will have one last chance in 1 minute when we come back. You're listening to Pierre Governors Softball.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box.
Well, Sioux Falls Lincoln, knowing that they were hitting the ball a ton in that top of the 5th inning, 7 runs on 6 hits plus an error. As they lead 7-0 now, Madison Evans back out dealing, but they did intentionally leave early with a couple of base runners, as they know they've got this game well at hand. And you know, I've been in that situation before too. That's a good display of sportsmanship. And you know, the thing is, sure, the Govs have made a few errors, but this has all been Sioux Falls Lincoln's just hitting ability to put base runners on and to bring them around. They get somebody on, they're moving them, and you can see why this is the top team in the state.
Really, top to bottom, they have great at-bats every time they're at the plate. And that very obviously shows on the scoreboard here now on the bottom of the 5th. Just good quality at-bats, swinging at quality pitches, having quality contact, really helping them this afternoon.
And already as we speak, one batter retired. Brianna Lowry retired on 3 pitches. Another swinging strikeout. Aaliyah Erickson trying to get on. She's at a 2-2 count. This one burns through. And another strikeout from Madison Evans. 12 strikeouts for the Governor hitters as we play the bottom of the 5th inning. Gretchen Youngworth, the last hope. 10-run rule in effect right now here in the 5th. It's 17-0, Sioux Falls Lincoln. Quick pause for station identification. You're listening to Governor Softball on River 92.7. Well, wait for that. Here's Youngworth with a hit and out to third base behind the pitcher's mound, ranging over. This will be Sarah Matheson on to first base, and a 5-3 putout. Youngworth gets contact, but the side is retired in order, and this game comes to an end. As on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, Sioux Falls Lincoln defeats the Pierre Governors in a shutout, 17-0. Lincoln improves to 16-0 on the season. The Governors will fall to 2-14 on the year. We will take a 3-minute timeout, and our postgame comes up. Postgame and Governor broadcast on River 92.7, brought to you by the folks at Family Dental with offices in Pierre and in Gettysburg. We'll talk about it when we come back. We've got your players, big plays of the game, and your player of the game, part of our postgame report coming up. You're listening to Pierre Governors Softball, your official voice of the Govs, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
The team at Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable and to have the healthiest, best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, implants, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Dr. Ryan Jensen welcomes new patients. Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all your family's dental needs.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archive video of all games, and when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. Post associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest, convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Hey, DQ fans, taste perfection in every bite of their chicken strip basket. It's loaded with crispy, all-white meat chicken strips, golden fries, crunchy Texas toast, and your favorite dipping sauce. Personally, I'm all about the house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Do your taste buds a solid and order a chicken strip basket today. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? LiveTicket.tv has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages starting at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 2. That's 833-605-5483, extension 2. And punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Back at Riggs Field as we get into the early afternoon. Brian Oakland, Justin Hausman with the call on this one, but it's all Sioux Falls Lincoln as they defeat the Pierre Governors. Welcome to our Family Dental postgame. Before we get into this, now let's do station identification. You're listening to Governors Softball. Whoops. Yeah, congratulations on that. I actually hit the wrong button on that one, but this is Governors Softball, your official voice of the Governors. River 92.7. KGFX FM Pierre, a member of DRG Media Group. On behalf of the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, don't drink and drive. Well, Sioux Falls Lincoln, every bit as good as advertised in this one. The Governors came out and defended pretty well. Noel Kist was pitching really well in that first inning, but even from the first batter of this game, Madison Evans hit a ball, a scorcher right up the middle, and you could see just how good of a hitting team this Lincoln squad was going to be. They got a couple of singles in the first inning, but a runner stranded and no scoring in that first inning. Then Sioux Falls Lincoln, well, they showed up hitting-wise in that second inning after a leadoff walk and a fly to right field with one out. Hayden Cook gets a single. Caroline Hughes walks. Madison Evans gets a single to score two. Avery Dorman hit a sacrifice fly to score a third run. Then Nora Christensen starts another rally with a triple that scores a run as well. Kiera Lubavitch follows with a 2-run home run to right center field going the opposite way. Paxton Deckers, the first baseman, hits one off the scoreboard but above the home run line. And Deckers goes back-to-back with Lubavitch, 2 big blows, and a 7-run inning in that second inning after a hit batsman, a second to first ground out by Sarah Matheson to end the inning in that second. Of course, the Governors do not score in this game, so we'll tell you what they were able to do offensively here in a moment. Excuse me. They go to the third, and Lincoln gets a leadoff single from Cook, who scored twice today. Caroline Hughes was reached on an error by shortstop Ireland Templeton, but after a fly to left field by Madison Evans, another run-scoring single by catcher Avery Dorman, and Nora Christensen flies out to right center field, and a nice play made by Aaliyah Erickson. But Kiera Lubavitch comes up and rings a double to score both runners that were left on. 2 more RBIs for Kiera Lubavitch before a fly to right to end the inning there for Paxton Deckers. 3 unearned runs, though, as it all began with an error. And the third out would have been recorded before any of those 3 runs would have scored. Actually, one of the 3 runs was on due to error, so that one unearned as well. But that made it 10-0 at the end of 3. The Governors were able to hold Lincoln in the 4th inning. Paige Stensis gets on base and takes second after an errant throw by Micah Buffalo from third to first. But Sarah Matheson with a fly out. Madison Riddle pinch hitting for Hayden Cook pops out to second base, and Caroline Hughes grounds out to short. So no runs scored there. It stayed 10-0 at the end of the 4th. But we go to the 5th, and as Madison Evans hit one to deep center field, Aaliyah Erickson had it in her glove but just didn't put the squeeze on it, and the ball drops out, and there was a 2-base error to start a 7-run inning, and the hits just kept on coming once again. Dorman with a double, Christensen with a double to score a run, Lubavitch with a double to trade places with Christensen as well, and then after a short to first ground out by Lindsay Carter pinch hitting, an RBI single for Paige Stensis, and then another error from Buffalo at third, putting Sarah Matheson on. And then Riddle gets a single, and Caroline Hughes with the bases loaded, hit one back to the pitcher, but as Kist delivered the throw home looking for a force out, Ellie Brewers was not able to squeeze the throw. And another run scored. Then Madison Evans drove in 2 more with another ringing double to left center field. And then from there it was 17-0, and Sioux Falls Lincoln sent 2 runners deliberately early, and they were both retired by rule, as you have to wait for the pitcher to deliver the pitch before leading off. But again, that was kind of Sioux Falls Lincoln themselves saying we've scored enough. And they essentially gave the Governors a pair of outs to close out that 6th inning. Pierre in the 6th, unable to do any more damage as they fall 17-0. Offensively for the Governors, the second batter of the game, Nevaeh Carber, who actually played, I think, offensively, her best game so far. Left-handed hitter, likes to do that run-up and slap swing style, and she got a looping single behind second base in the 1st inning. That after the Governors were no-hit by Sioux Falls Jefferson yesterday. Carber got the only single, but then a missed bunt by Ireland Templeton, and Carber was gunned down trying to steal right away in that 1st inning, and she was erased. The only other hit was a ringing double down the left field line by Ellie Brewers going opposite field, and she was left stranded in the 4th. Carber also slapped another one out behind second base, but Kiera Lubavitch had made the adjustment, had moved in, and was able to make the play, the catch on that attempt. So 2 hits for the Governors and only 1 other base runner, as Brewers had walked also. She was on base both times, but a rarity there offensively for the Governors. That's all Madison Evans allowed, was 1 walk and 2 hits. And just 2 runners left on for the Governors in this one. A dozen strikeouts, in fact, for Madison Evans of Sioux Falls Lincoln. And Justin Hausman, I mean, like we say, we expected this from Sioux Falls Lincoln, but it's really kind of impressive to watch when you actually see it in motion. And we saw a really good Jefferson team yesterday. Governor fans did, but just even better. And you see how much work a lot of teams. You're used to seeing Spearfish. We're going to see Spearfish here on Monday. Some of these teams that are trying to put programs together, but some things in the metro, especially in Sioux Falls and that area, they've already got things well established, and it's a well-oiled machine in the Lincoln Patriots today.
They sure do. Really top to bottom, they're not a single complaint that we can have against the Patriots here. They're clean, both sides of the ball, put together good at-bats. They had a great start from Evans. They just made the plays when they needed to be made. They moved their base runners around well, and that'll get you wins.
You know, and they make adjustments too. I mentioned, for example, on Carver, that first looping hit that comes out into center field. She made the same amount of contact, maybe a little bit better the second time around, but the center fielder had cheated in, knowing that she wasn't going to be burned, and made a good running catch. But that's just things you learn along the way. I don't have Lincoln with any errors in this game, but still, like we mentioned earlier in this game, it all starts with great pitching, and Madison Evans is as good as they come here.
As you mentioned, no errors and really no mental errors to speak of either. They all seem to be aware of the situation every single play, and knew where they were going with the softball. Again, it worked really well. They're a great team, and they're going to go far.
Tell us about the Spearfish Spartans that you know about coming in on Monday. I imagine a team that the Governors will match up pretty well against, and I think where the differences between Pierre and a team like Sioux Falls Lincoln, A, it's hitting and putting the bat on the ball, but B, just playing clean defense too. I imagine Spearfish is going to have some of those same struggles, but it's going to be good to see a good competitive game, I think, on Monday.
Yeah, I think so as well. You'll probably see Caitlin Sitzman on the mound. She's done a majority of the starting pitching and just pitching just in general all year long. A lot of their production comes from the top 4, top 5 in the order. And when they hit the ball really well. Defense kind of struggle from time to time. I haven't seen them now in a few weeks, being back home from school. I don't know where they've improved since then, but they are a good team and should see a good competitive matchup on Monday. They play well.
We'll look forward to that. Spearfish with 1 win. The Governors just 2 wins, but today 17-0 the final. Let's take a 3-minute break. Actually, we'll come back and give you more of the box score, but we've still got Hermanson Endodontics' big plays of the game and your player of the game to announce from Cowboy Country Stores a little bit later on yet to come in our Family Dental post game. This is Pierre Governors softball.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility? Considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
So sore. There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt. And there are epic moments.
College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. When you're looking for a new vehicle, they make it easy. All available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop in to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color costs? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
Welcome back at Riggs Field as the JV teams for these two getting ready to do battle. As they normally do here in Pierre, varsity game goes first. The JVs will go second. We've got a couple of more home games coming up Monday and Tuesday. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Continuing our Family Dental post game, here's more on the box score, and an impressive box as it is for Sioux Falls Lincoln. Madison Evans 3 for 5 on the day, drove in 4, scored 2. Avery Dorman 2 for 3, scored 2, drove in 2. Nora Christensen drives in 2 on a 2 for 4 day. She scored a pair of runs. Kira Lubavitch 4 for 4. 5 RBIs, 2 runs scored. And that is the offensive star of the day for Sioux Falls Lincoln. And Paxton Deckers with a home run and a 1 for 3 day, driving in 1 run. But Paige Stensis 1 for 3. Hayden Cook goes 2 for 2 and scores on both trips. And interestingly enough, Caroline Hughes, who goes 0 for 4 today, on and actually 0 for 3, but scored 3 runs in this ball game as well. For the Governors, with only 2 hits, it was Nevaeh Carver going 1 for 2, and Ellie Browers going 1 for 1. She was on both times, 1 with a walk and 1 with a double down the opposite field line. But that's it for the Governors. 2 runners left on base and only 2 hits, plus the third base runner. Carver was actually caught stealing, so she was erased when she was on the base paths. The pitching lines for Noelle Kist and the Pierre Governors, 5 innings and unofficially 17 runs scored on 16 hits. I've got 12 of those runs as being earned. Noelle walked 2 batters, hit a third, and struck out 1 on the day. For Madison Evans, the senior for Sioux Falls Lincoln, she goes the distance in 5 innings, giving up just the 2 hits, no earns. Of course, no earned runs either, no runs scored. She walks 1 and strikes out 12. 12 out of the 15 outs recorded by Governor batters were by way of the strikeout. And you can say, well, at least they were all swinging strikes. Madison Evans' ball-to-strike ratio was very, very high today. I should say strike to ball ratio. That's the box score, and it's time for the big plays of the game. Big plays are brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. Let's hear from Hermanson's. We'll be back to give you a few big plays in this one. A Sioux Falls Lincoln win 17-0 on River 92.7.
Quality comes first at Hermanson Endodontics. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics strives to provide treatment that's not only comfortable, but also provides the best possible outcome. They do this by effective and timely communication with your dentist and preserving as much healthy tooth as possible using state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre.
Big plays of the game brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics. And I tell you what, along with Justin Hausman, I'm sure you'll agree, but big plays come off the bats of the middle of the order. Well, from the top 3, 4, 5 batters in that Lincoln lineup. And 2 big home runs, but several other extra base hits. They time things well, and it's like they know where to hit it. And it's just a good team all around.
Yeah, quality at bats all day long. Softball was looking more like a beach ball up there at the plate. They were making good contact on what felt like every single pitch, every single swing. Nothing to complain about against the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots.
And the stats, again, Kiera Lubavitch leading the way with 5 RBIs, a 2-run home run, a 2-run double, and an RBI double in that last 7-run inning as well. So we'll go with the home runs as the big plays of the game here in this one, brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. As the JV game is underway once again in the top of the first inning. But along with that, you got Players of the Game. Players of the Game sponsored by Cowboy Country Stores, and with limited broadcasts for home softball games for the Governors, we keep them all local. But I certainly, as I mentioned, offensively, we would certainly look to Kiera Lubavitch with that 4 for 4 and 5 RBI day. Certainly Madison Evans pitching the 2-hit shutout, 12 strikeouts and 15 outs recorded as well. The fielders for Lincoln didn't have to do an awful lot in this one today. But we'll look at the Governors in particular, and we'll pick somebody out to award a T-shirt to in the name of Cowboy Country Stores and River 92.7 Sports after we hear from Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre.
Howdy, partners. Did you know that you can save up to 30 cents on a gallon of gas instantly when you use the Sinclair DinoPay app at all Cowboy Country Store locations? It's true, and it's fast, secure, and simple to use. Just go to your app store and download the green DinoPay app, follow the prompts, and save big money at the pump today.
Convenience from the country, Cowboy Country Stores.
Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. All the good things about them you just heard from, and might I add, maybe my favorite chicken in town as well. Cowboy Country Stores with the players of the game. And for the Pierre Governors, battling on the pitching mound, you've got Noelle Kist. She had a pretty good ball-to-strike ratio, strike-to-ball ratio here in this one today as well. But obviously Lincoln times her up very well throughout the day. A few people I was impressed with today, though. Nevaeh Carver, as she is working on that slap hit form, she hasn't really put much good contact on it in the couple of games we had seen prior to today, but she does get a single in the first inning behind second base. Also put good contact on her second at-bat. So Carver coming along and trying to do some things. I really thought even though as busy as they were, Aaliyah Erickson playing in place of Jenna Buckles played a really nice center field today. She had one play that she didn't make, which did kind of start that last 7-run inning for Sioux Falls Lincoln, unfortunately. But even running without the ball, running balls down, I think Erickson showed a lot of hustle and for the most part, a pretty good defensive day. Same for Brianna Lowry out in right field. Carver made some plays out and left. All of the outfielders for the Governors were quite busy here today. And you saw good arms from the outfield also. You have some comment on that, right?
Yeah, we saw one really good throw from deep center out near the fence all the way to third. Just about had the force play at third, just a little bit out of the reach of Buffalo. But that's a long throw. To be that close, not too bad. Everybody, like you said, everybody in the outfield was busy all day long. But I think they played pretty well. They stayed calm, collected, and did what they needed to do.
And hustled as much as they could. But a really nice arm from Aaliyah Erickson in center field. But my favorite effort today actually came with Ellie Browers offensively. She had a walk and a double, and obviously the Governors didn't put a lot of good contact on the ball with Madison Evans pitching. She had 12 strikeouts, but Browers did get the ringing double down the third base line that went all the way to the corner and left in left field. But not only that, she got on the base via the walk, the only walk that Evans had. But in that one too, Justin, Ellie fouled off 2, 3, 4 pitches and worked the count full and just kept a good eye. And you even said it at the time. Real good at bat, even though it's not an official at bat. But Ellie Browers offensively is showing, I think, she's becoming the example of what the Governors really want to do going forward. And they're just trying to improve as the season comes along. Ellie Browers, good offensive day today.
Yeah, she had the best plate appearance of the day, and one of the hardest hit balls of the day, either side, on that double down the left field side. Good showing, and playing a power defensive position at catcher as well. It's always good to see production from your catchers. Anything helps.
Yep. I've been a catcher a long time in slow pitch, granted, but even when I played Little League Baseball, I liked to catch. My daughter was a fine catcher. It's my favorite position on the field, and today Ellie Browers did an offensive job. She did miss one play that she'd love to have back, but she did play a fine game today in a losing effort for the Governors. Ellie Browers is today's player of the game, brought to you by Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Our best wishes and travel for Sioux Falls Lincoln fans and anybody on the roads this spring and summer months. South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds all on the roads that buckling up is the best way to save a life, yours or somebody else's, in a crash. Do it for your friends and family. You've got some place to be. That reminder from the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Upcoming for the Governors, it'll be Monday and Tuesday home games still to come. 3:30 pregame, 4 o'clock first pitch both days. Monday, it's the Spearfish Spartans coming to town. And then Tuesday, Brandon Valley provides the opposition. We'll have live streams of both of those, of course, through GoGovs.live and the River 92.7 page of drgnews.com. We hope you can join us on Monday for our next coverage of Governor broadcast. Justin Hausman, who's helped us out with live video streaming today for Live Ticket. Final thoughts in this one?
Patriots quality. That's all I can say. Up and down the line, either side, at the mound, at the plate, in the field, just quality. They're the best team in the state for a reason, and we saw it today.
Yeah, and the Governors, I think, like we said, just trying to improve, trying to get better each game, and you measure success sometimes with improvements and how you feel about the product you're putting on the field from game one to the end of the season. And even though 17-0 doesn't look good, but there's still positives that I'm finding from yesterday's loss to Jefferson and today's loss to Sioux Falls Lincoln. 17-0, the final in this one. Our thanks to Justin Hausman for providing color commentating and also video coverage, and to William Wilson for running the show in studio. We'll wrap up by giving you the billboard and our sponsors for Governor Sports. Our coverage of Pierre Governor Sports is being made possible by your Pierre Sports marketing sponsors, who include Bank West, Beck Motors, and Dakota Storm Roofing, the Dairy Queen, Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Rinka Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, Capital City Ford, Lincoln Toyota, Kruger Contracting, and Century Business Products, as well as the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC. Today's game also brought to you by Avera Health, the Black Hills Federal Credit Union, the Corner Station in Pierre by Nystrom Electrical Contracting, Access Health, Pierre Regional Airport, American Bank and Trust, May Adam Law Firm, Fisher Rounds Insurance and Real Estate, Dakota Mart, and First Dakota National Bank. Also by Oahe Federal Credit Union, TMA, Kathy Sonnenschein Properties, Zander Auto Parts, the Lariat Lanes, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Ramcota Hotel and Conference Center, Ferding Electric, Bauman Lumber, and Wagner Auto in Pierre. Coverage of the game brought to you within the broadcast by Bank West, by Hughes County Jail, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Central Dakota Eye Care, Envirotech, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Consumer Protection Division, by Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, who sponsor timeouts. We really didn't have timeouts. We did have a couple of pinch hitters for Sioux Falls Lincoln, but a good day to enjoy a Coke and some extra softball if you come out and see the JV games from Coca-Cola Bottling in Pierre. And our game brought to you by Wealth Partners, Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Once again, your final Gales Gas Service scoreboard: Sioux Falls Lincoln still perfect on the season, now 16-0 as they defeat the Pierre Governors 17-0. Till we meet again on Monday, I'm Brian Oakland, Pierre Governor Sports, your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com. Good Saturday afternoon, everybody.
Pierre Governor Playoff Football on River 92.7 has been brought to you by Bank West, Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Dairy Queen, Line Ticket, Overhead Door, Rinky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Ortho.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.